leave this up so you can see this.
Is it doing it?
Yeah, it's about to go. Just watch right here. It always takes a minute. It always screws with me.
Where's the time? What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechWhat Solutions. So for today's video, we have Tanner J. Fox. If you guys don't know who he is, his link will be the first link down in the description. Feel free to subscribe to him if you guys haven't done so already. We're going to give it a couple seconds for people to start tuning in. I can't post the link, so let's see if people start tuning in. I usually post the link within
They'll
the
see
Facebook
it.
group.
They'll see it.
We got people.
You got more people than me. It should be. Oh, there's Duck Duck again.
Duck Duck Deuces. So for today's video, I really do want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day and joining us. For those that are part of the TechWhat Solutions Discord group chat or the Facebook group or the group chat, if you guys can copy this URL and then share it within the group chats, just because I'm not able to do it, so just so we can get a couple more people coming in. We'd really appreciate that if you guys can, so you guys could just copy and paste and then share within the group chats. But most importantly, in today's topic, we're going to be talking about Adam Harrison. What's up, bud? We're going to be talking about Tanner J. Fox. So in his video, if you guys haven't seen it already, we filmed a video a couple minutes ago about real estate, and because you guys were asking for some feedback on kind of how I invest in real estate, feel free to check out his video. And if you guys like it, then I'd be more than happy to make a little bit more videos about real estate investing and how my approach is. But most importantly, today we want to talk about how Tanner excels in Amazon sales and everything that he does, and kind of what drove him. I think a lot of people are always looking for different ways of being able to make money, but most importantly, I think one of the things that people don't really try to focus on is the passion and just like everything that like drives someone to actually achieve this goal of becoming a millionaire. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand it off to Tanner and then go from there.
What's going on, guys? For those of you that don't know, I do a couple different entrepreneurial things. I'm the same age as Ricky. We're both 22. I do mainly Amazon selling. I do a little bit of affiliate marketing, and then YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of different online kind of passive income sources. Also looking into investing more in real estate. And Ricky and I, like you said, just did a video on that. But what we're talking about today is kind of like the passion and kind of maybe our stories a little bit of kind of growing and becoming like a millionaire. Yes, technically I am one, but Ricky will be one soon, right? Are you one?
I don't make $1 million a year.
Close enough. Millionaires. But, let's see, what's everyone saying? Okay, no Amazon questions, Brian. Okay? What's up, guys? Alright, hold on. Wait, this froze real quick. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. You're a millionaire, too? That's awesome. Appreciate everything you do, not only making people
try new things, but also teach and give great knowledge.
There we go. All right, so let's jump into this. So, did I ever think I would be here? Halfway, yes. Realistically, no. Like, it's always in the back of your head, like, yeah, I could, but then it's like, wait, that's so far. Like, my original goal when I started was, okay, I want like a used Lamborghini Gallardo before I'm 25.
Definitely.
And even before I found like entrepreneurial stuff, I would always say, I'm going to have a Lamborghini by 25. I don't know how, but I will. I would say it. Did I believe it? Not really, but a little bit was there. That's why I was saying it. So after that, so how did I really start? I started just researching things. So just looking up tons of things, trying to learn as much as possible. I would spend a couple hours a day on YouTube, Googling things, mainly watching YouTube videos, believe it or not. And I did that for a couple months, and that's how I came across the Amazon thing and just learned from there and built everything. And then everyone's starting always ask me, oh, what should I start? How much can I make? Blah, blah, blah. It's the advice I always give people is find something that other people are doing successfully. Let's say you want to make $10,000 a month. Find people who are making that or more. Figure out what they're doing. Figure out how they're doing it. Copy it and put your own spin on it. You don't have to start something new. It doesn't have to be crazy. It can be simple. Just doing it correctly, putting your own little twist on it. That's what I did with Amazon. And then, as you guys saw, so started going up, started doing really well. And then after that, I was like, okay, I want to try something new also because Amazon doesn't take me too much time. Said, okay, I'm going to go learn affiliate marketing. Learned that for a couple months, went, did it successfully, and now that's one of the things I teach. So that was my whole goal with that. So if you figure out things that work and other people are doing them, replicate that and put your own little twist on it, it will work. And if it's not working, it's your own fault. Figure out what you're doing wrong. Because for me, I failed for 6 months before I became successful at Amazon. I started 3 products that all failed.
Yeah.
But how do you guys fail
How do you guys feel at it?
early on before you took off? Maybe how did we fail at an early age?
Yeah,
You can go first.
So one of the things for myself, I've shared it before. You guys were always asking me what was my biggest loss when it came to trading. You guys always ask me, or my main focus within my channel, because that's mainly what we focus on. It has to be trading, but obviously making it clear, I always say I do a bunch of different things on the side with the different ventures that I have going on. But the thing that people are most just attracted by is the whole day trading. And when it came down to starting at a very early age, I did not see the return that I wanted. I actually lost for a good amount of years. But the biggest thing is that I didn't give up. I knew that this was a profitable market. It just really came down to me refining myself as a trader and taking a step back. I went a little bit more into paper trading for a couple of years, proving to myself that I can be a profitable day trader. But it came down to being driven by the passion of wanting to do something different and doing something that could be, that can lead me to do much greater things. And it's really something that's simple, like himself. Him saying that he knew that people were seeing success in a specific market, therefore it is a profitable market, but it comes down to like how you can take your approach and make make a living off of it, or whatever it is that you want to do. So I'll have him talk a little bit more about his failure. I don't know if that's gonna
technically I consider it a failure because my goal was to make $100 a day off a certain product. That was always my goal from the beginning. And when I say fail, so I started with about $1,300. My first order, that was 75% of what I had in the bank. I wasn't really working. I was going to school. And I started my first product. It did decent. I got a couple sales, but it was slow. So when I say failure, I didn't lose $1,200. I think I made $200 over 2 months. And then I jumped off that product, went and started another one. And sales were super slow. And I happened to get someone to do a big order, bought all my units. And then I jumped to another one. And that one ended up being patented, but was my own fault because I didn't do any research. So I failed at 3 different products, 3 different ways for 6 months. So that whole process took 6 months. And then I was like, okay, this is getting really annoying. This is going to be my last try at this before I do it. And that's when I got my first successful product. Jumped from about $1,000 a month to $8,000, and then to 12 to 15 to 20, and then now where I'm at from that one product beginning. And then just started more from there and just replicated what I did that time. So as far as failure, it wasn't big failure, but there was a couple smaller things in between that Amazon, when I started Amazon and now, that I tried to do that I didn't really, I was going to started doing a little work, and then I stopped the social media marketing thing I was going to do, and then I jumped off that real quick, realized it wasn't for me. I don't like going out doing sales. I suck at speaking and selling people, so I'm so blunt on YouTube because I don't know how to talk that well. So I just tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Someone said before, what was it? Did you have a passion for in your area of work? Is it based mostly on net potential? So my whole goal with starting Amazon, any of this, when I started my YouTube channel, was to make money. That's why I started YouTube. YouTube's a ton of work. So I started my YouTube channel to make money. I do enjoy doing this, but it's not like I found a passion and did it. My passion is kind of seeing growth in making the money, even though I know money doesn't equal happiness and blah, blah, blah. I'm happier when I make more money. But
definitely,
I like seeing the results and the progress, no matter whether it be. That's why I like fitness. That's why I like this, in sports, video games, the competition, and the potential to see growth every single day, getting better. That's why I can never be here's how much you make every single day, and here's your cap on how much you can make in the next 10 years. No, I'm not doing that. It's no fun. I know exactly where I'll be then. There's no challenge to get better. So it wasn't necessarily something I liked, but I didn't dislike it because I knew the process was making money. So I like business type things. Yes, YouTube I hated when I began, but I knew the potential to make money. I started YouTube with the idea of making money off of it. Do I think I'll make this much this quick? Not a chance in hell. But I started with that intention. And a lot of people be like, oh, that's not why you do YouTube. Why do you do it? I learned to like it. And what you guys got to remember is if I want to make money, I have to help other people. I have to care about other people. They have to do well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making as much money.
Yeah.
So the more I care about people, the more I help people, the more I make. So it's a good thing for you guys that I want to make money off YouTube.
It's definitely kind of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, right? You provide this service and this information of knowledge, right, for everyone that watches your YouTube video, and those that see the value in that can move on and forward. And and continue to pursue what it is that you do. But that those that don't, just continue moving on. Just like he said, he did like the social media marketing, right?
Oh, I hated it.
He didn't like it. He didn't like the structure, although it does have potential, and although a lot of people are successful in that specific market, it wasn't his niche, and that's one of the biggest things that you guys have to understand. The potential's out there, the market's out there. It's never been, I don't think, it's never been so easy or accessible for people to see success at such a quick rate, but it really comes down to the individual on how they prepare, this whole structure on not giving up for 6 months. I think that is like one of the biggest things that filters people out. 6 months of not seeing any return, that takes a driven person, right? 6 months of not seeing anything and just hard work with no real return and just failure, that would give a lot of people to, not want to pursue that and, go and just stick to the normal, traditional type of way of living, right? Same with me. Like when I took the approach of trading, I knew that it was a profitable market, but I just knew that I didn't have the proper mindset or the proper strategies to make it happen. But again, I was driven by passion and I didn't give up. And I think that's something that we both share in the markets that we excel on.
Yeah. Did you work on your speech? It's very loud compared to Ricky. No. I'm always loud when I talk now. I used to not be. Partially because of confidence, but I'm just loud. I'm not like a loud person in general, but when I'm I'm loud.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, a lot more quiet when I met him in person. But then when you really get to know him and you just ask him a question, he has a really nice way of just expressing, and answering.
You're like, wow, he's less douchey in person. That's one thing you thought, right? Everyone always says that to me.
No, I don't know, dude. It's because, you go to the gym, right? So people that are big and that do well, you would at least have that type of, look at this, right?
Can't hear you.
You would think that there's just that negative connotation with those specific people, but Tanner's been nothing but a nice guy. I'm sure that those that have met him, he goes out of his way, right, with everything he has going on to make things happen. And it's the same thing for me. I love connecting with you guys, and it's just something a passion that we share.
Oh, okay. Here's one. Great question for both Ricky and Tanner. What's the hardest part about an online business? What's the hardest thing about real estate?
I'll let you go first.
All right. So the online business, one thing is kind of the ups and downs. So you can have really high days, really low days. It's cool, but it also gets in your head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the back end stuff isn't. I wouldn't say any of that's difficult. The thing that stresses me out the most is dealing with stupid people, or just not stupid, but like you're an asshole. What is your purpose? Kill yourself, but not actually. But dealing with those kind of people is what stresses me out the most. That's why I just block everyone that's negative or anything.
Yep.
That's honestly the only thing that stresses me out. I don't know about hard though. Hard is just the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
The consistency.
All right. So now with my question, what's the hardest thing about real estate investing? It comes down to, again, consistency, finding the deal and sticking to your criteria and not falling in. Kind of like what we do when it comes to trading, making sure that we don't follow hype, break our rules. And when we do break our rules, we'll see, failure. And in doing that, when it comes to real estate, again, same concept, different market. And you want to make sure that you take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself. But you want to make sure that you do it within your own means, that you understand your risk, that you have a plan that's going to lead to your success. And if it doesn't, then move on. And again, just continue trying to find the next big deal.
Duck, I don't get beans at Chipotle.
Oh, you don't, huh? I went to
rice, chicken, cheese, and guac.
Chipotle with him today, as you guys could see, but I ate right before. Although I told you I would go eat.
Hey, I was hungry. So.
Yeah, so this guy ate his bowl in 2 minutes.
Face Tanner. Yeah, you already know. Ricky's gonna be worth mad millions in 30 years from now. Oh, definitely. All of his assets. Which of my 6,000 houses did you want to rent? I forgot. Wait, someone asked me a question. I missed it. When you started your Amazon business, how long did it take to get ungated in areas you were new in a niche? I only got ungated in one category. It took about 2 weeks, and I did pay a company to do it for me. They're talking about staying motivated and hungry, and you're talking about beans. He's a different kind of hungry. That's what I want in my license plate. I'm still trying to figure out license plates for my car. I can't. What's on the whiteboard behind you guys? That's my monthly profit. Yeah, people don't believe me. I say that.
Yeah,
How do you build a passion for money? I just always had one. I like monetary things. I like cars a lot. I like the houses. I've always liked those.
Something that I think the one of the biggest things that can be also another drawback when it comes to being an entrepreneur and having your own business is that you don't see it. Although you're consistent, you don't have a consistent stream of income all the time, and those are the ups and downs that are sometimes unstable. But it comes down to those that overcome those and provide a proper solution on how to still continue innovating, still continue to make money. The ones that see success, because for those that no, I don't feel comfortable have seen these inconsistent streams of income. One time it could be 1,000, another month it could be 20,000, but it comes down to being driven by your passion, not giving up, and understanding that with a stable income, it's good to have when it comes down to starting off and making sure that you build the proper foundation for yourself. At least that's my approach when it comes to being a little bit more conservative. But then when you have different sources of income and then more opportunity presents itself in different areas, then it comes down to okay, well, the risk, right? If it's worth it, then I'd be willing to take the risk and invest more in this business, invest more in this market, and maybe I don't need a stable income anymore because my time and just my time would be worth more in different markets because of the return that I'll see. So just know that the consistency, although you might always be there, the money might not always be there. But again, you have to be driven by the passion in wanting to be successful, and I think that's a very hard type of quality to teach an entrepreneur. It's just something that you have to be driven by. And although a lot of people label themselves as entrepreneurs, I don't want to subjugate anyone. It just comes down to we're a unique breed where we really just love working and finding unique ways on making things work and providing solutions for people, and then seeing the return when it comes to the monetary reward or just the feedback. And that's really just it.
And I'm lazy, so I probably work 2 or 3 hours a day. So you can be lazy and do it initially when you're starting, though.
Yeah.
If there's no passion there, then it's more work up front. But
yeah.
Would you say anyone can do it? What was your initial investment? My initial investment was $1,300. Anyone can do it? Yes. See.
Yeah, Logan Stewart, what's up, bud?
Yes, I follow all of Ricky's followers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you trade cryptocurrencies?
I do not trade cryptocurrencies. We do have a subgroup within TechBot Solutions that's a cryptocurrency group chat. I do have to establish that, and that's it. That is within the TechBot Solutions Discord group chat, so it's one of the subcategories, so you guys can fall into that discussion. I don't have a group leader for that specific niche of the market, so I'll be getting a little bit more into that later.
Has your mindset changed at all from the time you started your journey to now? Things such as perspective, how you manage your business. For me, when I originally started, it was, yeah, this can kind of work. Will it work for me? I don't know. It would be cool if it did, but I don't think it actually will. I know everyone always says, oh, you have to have the mindset like you have it before, and it's hard. I mean, I didn't have one, and it just happened still. You don't have to have it, but now I do. So for me, the whole thing when I first started was, is there an opportunity to make money? Where I can't find one. What's the right one? When in reality now there's too many opportunities to go after all of them.
Yeah.
I figure out what's the best one for my time and my money. That's the main difference. And one of the big things mindset wise is the confidence and just I feel like I can make money doing whatever I want. If I want to go start something, I just teach myself and do it. It's not hard to, I don't know. Money's like a number and it's like a game now. It's not
I think a really good conversation that I had with Tanner before was we were talking about kind of what it is that I do, and when it comes down to my stable income and all the different businesses that I have and what it is that I make, and then he disclosed a certain figure of what it is that he does and he makes and stuff like that, and he was he first said, wow, that's really impressive with what it is that I make at this specific moment, and I was but Tanner, look how much it is that you make, right? And it came down to the thing that he said was that it's much more difficult to go from 0 to 100,000 to go to 100,000 to 1 million, because when you have money and you have knowledge and you have just this value that you've built for yourself that other people want to reach out to you and work with you, then it becomes much easier for you to take advantage of opportunities. So it's much less of how am I going to make money, but more of how am I going to dedicate my time to make sure that the opportunity cost on taking advantage of a certain opportunity is it sees the most potential, right? So for Tanner, is it going to be worth it for him to be buying and selling motorcycles like we do, reselling it or something like that, seeing an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month? Not really. Something for him would be maybe flipping homes and seeing more of a $40,000 to $50,000 return every other month or something like that, because again, it requires less time, the return is much greater, he has the money to make it happen, and it just comes down to what position you are in life. But again, it's more difficult to go from 0 to 100 than 100 to 1 million. So just understand that if you're struggling in the beginning, just know that it is possible.
Yeah. And one thing he did ask about managing businesses, how that's changed. One thing I would focus on right away is the return, the short-term return, and just getting the money now, which is now instead of focusing on the return, obviously that's important, I focus more on growth. So like my YouTube channel, yeah, I could throw an affiliate link and make probably like $1,000 here and there from affiliate links, but that's going to hurt my channel more than it will help in the long run when I focus on growth more than anything.
Yeah.
So I'll focus more on growth than monetization is what I do now. But has Turo reached out to you yet?
No, they have not. It's so frustrating.
Run out the Raptor on Turo? Maybe. Pay cash for it, so why not? Let's see. Has getting money become less about the money and more about the fun and getting the money? Weird question I was watching. It's hard because the money's still relatively new to me, that I don't feel comfortable enough with the money I have, with what I want to do and what I want. So I do feel like I have to save more and invest more to feel like money is not a thing. Yeah. That's fake, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
I don't just keep that max.
That's fake.
And but it is like a number now. It's not like money is money. It's a number. Like I don't think twice if I want something. Like I saw Ricky's camera. I'm like, I don't like mine. I'm gonna go buy it today. It's $700. I just ordered it. I don't think about it. That's not like you don't notice that in your bank account. So it's like a game now to see how much I can make. It's not about. It's still about the money, but it's like a game now. It's just a number. So do you actually manufacture products for Amazon business? I have suppliers do it in China. Sorry. This Amazon FBA thing will provide me with money and freedom to create original product that I'm patenting. Yes. Oh, he's saying FYI. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear Duck Duck Deuces. Just bought Amazon Seller Mastery. There we go. That's what's up, guys.
Well, Ricky, what is your resolution of the day about tops? I did see so many people did very well. I did want to give a shout out to one of our members within the TechBot Solutions platform that did very well on the stock of tops. After I took my loss on the position that I took on CYCC, I jumped back in much later, but because I was running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep because of my flight that I took from Arizona, I tried to catch up on some rest, so I apologize that I wasn't that active, and I did see that not everyone did extremely well, but those that traded TOPS did do very well, so I might plan on doing like a recap later tonight about that specific stock, or maybe I'll recap in tomorrow's live stream at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So just right now, I have not reviewed any of the stocks just because I was doing this.
Drop shipping? No, what I do is not drop shipping. It's called private labeling. Let's see. Made bank with tops. Yeah.
Mr. Dude, congrats, dude. Oh, that sounds good.
Mr. Dude. What is the single best advice you both can give respectively to your fields of business?
Okay.
Well,
your field
I have one in general more than just Amazon. If it's Amazon, product research is everything, and differentiate yourself. If it's in general and you're looking to make money or anything, find what works, replicate it, put your own little twist on it, and go do it. If it doesn't work, it's your own fault. Figure out what you did wrong, readjust.
Yeah, and I like how you always say that in your videos. So, and it's something that he repeats continuously to his followers because I think that simple like concept. If you guys like do, it's those simple things that I think can lead to much greater things. So for myself, I try to focus on just like. I was breaking down a property that, do you want me to say, a property that we're thinking about investing with or in together. And I broke it down for him. I told him, like, look, this is how I manage my risk. This is the potential I see. I tried to understand the pros and the cons of a certain opportunity or a certain investment. And that's the approach that I like to take. I'm much more of a conservative investor when it comes to real estate, when it comes to the buying and selling of cars or different products, or investing in the stock market. I'm very conservative, and that's my style, and that's what I excel on. I don't see exponential like growth when it comes to. I don't want to say exponential growth. I don't see enormous growth, as in like some traders that are momentum traders see 20 to 30% profits a day and stuff like that. Again, I think consistency is key, and only investing in what you understand. Again, in all markets, and if you see value in a specific market, then create a plan on how you're going to be successful. Go for it, and just like you said, if you fail, it's your own fault. Reinvent. Just again. Try to learn what you did wrong and then go for it. But just understand if people are making money, then it is a profitable market, then you might just be doing something wrong. So
yeah, and you can monetize anything. So like this guy asked, any good tips for a young college athlete looking to start a business? This is like the original idea I had when I was first looking at things, I was like, what business could I start or what idea could I have that's new? And that was the wrong way of thinking about it. These things that make money, the Amazon business, it doesn't feel like a real business. I don't even consider it a real business because it's not that much work. It's pretty simple if you follow the steps. So I wouldn't look at like what business or idea you need to have. How are people making money? Something like that. I'd say look into affiliate marketing, the Amazon, anything. There's a bunch of different ways to make. I'd look at passive income.
Yeah.
Don't trade your time for money. Did I attend college? I did. I recently dropped out, senior year. Where can I learn about your Amazon business and how does one do it? My YouTube channel, first link in the description, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I have videos on there, and I do have a course that teaches it. It's called Amazon Seller Mastery. It's the first link in all my videos. What's the product you're selling on Amazon? I don't share the exact products I sell. A couple different ones. I just go off the numbers. How much time do you spend trading?
Actively, I've been spending a lot less time, and it's something that I'm going to have to be announcing to the team soon. So I spend usually about 2 hours is what I actively spend to trade. So about the first 2 hours of the market open. A lot of my time now deals with just the structuring of TechBud Solutions and what we have planned for it, and the series of different business and partnerships that I have going on with different members within TechBud. So I'll make a video about that later, but it's going to be, I think, some good news overall, just because I'm trying to make TechBud Solutions a much more effective and efficient way to share ideas. So that might mean that I might have to take a step back when it comes to trading and focus more on the development of this platform that I think in the long run can assist a lot more people once it's structured correctly.
Do you remember that or no?
I'm 14 years old. I'm reselling shoes and paper trading. I would like to find more ways to make money. Do you have any ideas of a 14-year-old TechBud Solutions gang? That's by Alex Videos. So he's 14 years old. He's buying and reselling of shoes, and then he's paper trading. So you have two good streams of income. You have to understand realistically, if you're not seeing a stable source of income, if you can manage having a stable source, you're 14, so that might not be the case. But just expose yourself to as many opportunities as you can. So when it comes to the buying and reselling of stuff online, can be a much more efficient way on taking an approach when it comes to reselling, affiliate marketing. There's just so many different things that you guys can do. It just has to come down to like if you see value, if it's more valuable than another market. So there's just a series of things that you can do.
What's your current financial goal? $1 million a month, and to cover all my expenses from investments. So my expenses, once I get a house and everything, will be about $8,000 a month. So cover all that with investment. So I think FBA is long term. Yes, it can be long term. This guy's from me.
Yeah.
Let's see, real estate agent. 15 years old, but don't have a job because can't work yet. How do I get $1,000 to start trading? I have advice if you look into retail arbitrage and just reselling things. So you can buy things on clearance, resell them. Look up videos on retail arbitrage. I do have some on my channel.
Yeah. For my approach, when it comes down to like $1,000 to start trading, I think once you start saving money, finding creative ways on how to save for those $1,000, but understanding that you shouldn't be investing in the stock market if you haven't proven to yourself that you're a profitable trader. So take the time to start paper trading, develop yourself as a trader, and during the meantime, work twice as hard and start saving money and start finding another source of income. So then when you do have the money and you do have, in a sense, the mindset, or at least proven to yourself that you can be a profitable trader, then you just at least have the knowledge, and now you have the money to make it happen.
Okay, it looks like we're getting a couple questions on what the Amazon thing is and what I do. So the Amazon thing I do is called private labeling, or Amazon FBA. I find products that sell well. I do my research. It's a whole topic on itself, but find products that sell well with low competition. I source them in China. I have my suppliers send all my inventory to Amazon. Amazon holds it all and fulfills it all when I get orders. I do no work. I just create the listing and do the marketing for it, and it sells kind of on the back burner. So normally, once I'm set up and going, my work is about an hour a month to manage my products, and that's just reordering inventory once you do all the front work there.
Yeah.
So it's not drop shipping. It's called private labeling. Are you getting into private labeling?
Is that for Amazon?
That's the Amazon. It's called private labeling.
I don't do private labeling. I don't sell personally on Amazon.
Do you still sell your first product on Amazon? My first good one, I do. Dude, this kid. Can I put him in timeout? He's posted like 15 times the same thing. Well, all of his comments went away, so now we gotta scroll back. How much time a day should one trade to be successful? Hey, answer that for you. It varies. There you go.
It really comes down to, like, people understand the market in different ways. So it really comes down to, like, how much of a quick learner are you, and if you've proven to yourself that you're a trader, it comes down to taking advantage of the time that you have available to trade, and if your time is worth more in other markets. So,
when's the next meetup? Ooh, Ricky and I might have to do one soon. I had one and 40 people came. I was so surprised. Let's see how many times I skip comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only 14. Let's see. Wait, sorry, it always scrolls up. What's up? I'm trying to run into the guy behind Turo. See your darn ads everywhere on IG.
What?
Nice to run into the guy behind Turo.
I see your darn ads everywhere on IG.
Huh?
Me? I don't put any ads.
I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused. Tanner, what's up? My man.
Starting out, analyzing, thinking, but trading on Robinhood, still good to do.
It comes down to, if you don't have the money to start trading in a real brokerage account and you're seeing a decent return within Robinhood, then why not, right? But just understand that they don't have a very reliable just support system, right? Like reaching out to them, it's very delayed. Their real-time codes are pretty delayed, and their service reliability for their service and execution isn't always there. So just know that other brokerage companies are better, but it comes down to, do you have the money to pay for it? So
yeah. Where's the monster? It's downstairs.
what does that mean?
The energy drink.
Ah. Dimitri, what's going on, bud? Dimitri helps me out a lot. Thank you again.
Do you guys have Roth IRA accounts? No, I don't ever plan on doing an investment account. I don't want to tie up my money when I can invest in it. Is that a new shirt? It's not.
I saw that.
I just never wear shirts because today's the first day. It's kind of cloudy here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
T. Smith, thank you, bud, for the support. If I agree with the power consumption.
I think they were talking about mining something.
Dimitri's awesome. I agree, Evan.
Best price range to buy real estate with about 100K.
What was that? The best price range to buy real estate with about 100K. The video that we just made with Tanner, which I think I should be making a little bit more videos about real estate since you guys really enjoy this topic. I like to focus in a market or a price range where the volume is very high, kind of like when it comes to trading. You want to make sure that the demand is there, just in case that you want to cut losses, or just in case that you want to lock in your profits, or actually sell the house. That the volume and the demand is there. Buying and selling a house that's around the $200,000 to $300,000 range within Gilbert, Arizona, might be much easier to actually get rid of than a $1.5 million house, because again, the demand isn't there for those that want to buy a $1.5 million house in Arizona. So I like to focus within the price ranges of the low to 200s if it's a residential property with about 3 to 4 bedrooms, and then if it's an investment property like a fourplex, then around 250 to 300,000. That's based on my demographic and my location and my own experience. So again, do your own research when it comes down to what it is that you want to do.
I just assumed you owned Turo.
Who?
Probably wish.
Me?
He said, I just assumed you owned Turo. Turo, bro, I cannot say that. Wow.
Oh, John. That'd be funny. No, I do not own Turo. That'd be nice.
Is it better to study first and then get your feet wet, or should you combine them both? I like to do, figure it all out, and then figure out the steps I need to take and go do them. Don't study too long. That's what I did on multiple things.
That's a good thing, especially if there's a platform like trading, there's simulation trading that offers no monetary risk. That's an amazing way to take what it is that you learn and then put it to work and see what your mistakes are, and then again readjust and then try again.
Is my most successful product that size? No, it's smaller than that. It's very small. Oh.
Okay, let's go ahead and. Dude, you've gained 25 subs from.
Dude, I know. You guys are awesome. Already subbing to me. I
All right.
appreciate that. Christopher with the new sub.
Do you get more chicks with more money?
No, I get more dudes.
Right?
Probably turn off girls if I'm driving a Lamborghini. I don't know. I have a girlfriend, but
yeah.
if I drove a Lamborghini, If I was ever single and had to like go on a date, I wouldn't take that car. I wouldn't show them. I would hide that car in my house. Be like, I rent this for at least a month. Like, I don't know.
You should ask Canes to sponsor you. I know, Franz Mendoza, I 100% agree. Canes, Turo, Robinhood, when I was like, just shouting them out and putting all my following there. I know, but, I just love supporting companies that, I think offer a good product. And I love Canes. It's very good. So,
what should I do with 700? Look into affiliate marketing. You don't need any money to start that. There's some free ways to do it. How do I make my first 1,000 at 1,500 years old?
15.
Look into different ways to make money online without having a lot of money to start. Amazon, you do need a little bit of money, but affiliate marketing, you don't need any money. Your worst case scenario is that you just don't make money. You don't lose money. Price range from selling products on Amazon, for me, 15 to 50, but I've been looking at the 100 to 200 just for fun.
All right, so this is going to be the last question, just so I can get you guys back to your day. And yeah.
Because I need a monster.
Yeah, so it says, Ricky, who or what inspired you to get into the stock market? So what inspired me was, I've talked about this before, I wanted to buy my GTR. I wanted to find a creative way on how I could make money at an early age, and that's what exposed me to the opportunity of being able to make money in the stock market. I wasn't making money right away, but it came down to understanding that this could be a profitable market. I just had to develop myself as a trader. So it's not that, what or who inspired me. It's that I took the time out of my day to expose myself to new opportunity, kind of like we do with TechBud Solutions, exposing one another. If you don't find potential in the stock market, I always tell you guys that then don't do it. But invest in what you see value in, and if you see that it's a profitable market and that you enjoy and have a passion for it, create a plan on how you're going to be successful, and then go for it. If you make mistakes and if you fail, then again, take a step back, analyze, and then try again. If you see value in it, and it might take a little bit longer than what you expected, just try to see if this is a market that's worth your time, and if you're going to want the see the return that you want to. But really what motivates me has to be the amount or just the support that I have within TechBud Solutions and my community that I've built. We're over 33,500 members now worldwide, and the thing that we do best is we provide a supportive environment for both new and experienced investors, entrepreneurs, and traders. I usually just would say traders, but there's so many more things that we're doing within TechBud Solutions that now it's just pretty much a platform where we share ideas to motivate one another and expose one another to new opportunity, not just in the stock market. And I know that that's something that you guys have been noticing because there's so much more information that's now being shared. And that's the type of platform that I want to create. I want to create a platform that if you don't see value in the stock market, I don't want to say that I don't care, but at least I want to provide a foundation or a general understanding that's accessible for everyone, that anyone can expose themselves to new opportunity. And that's one of the biggest things. I want to make sure that people know potential's out there. It just comes down to being exposed to it. You as the investor, seeing if this is something that you see value in, and if it is, then going for it. So we're going to end it here. Do you want to say anything else?
I want to answer one last question. It says, how do you sell a hot product without too much competition? Seems like if they're hot, they're going to be already doing it. It's not hot products like fads. You're not going after the fad ones. It's very random small products you've never heard of that maybe if you sell 10 a day at 10 profit, you're making $3,000 a month from that one. With low competition, you can get ranked. You just go off the numbers. You got to look into it more and understand it more to be able to get it. And someone said for affiliate marketing, I do have some videos on my YouTube, and I do have a course on it.
Yep.
All you.
Alrighty, guys. So please feel free to give the video a thumbs up if you guys haven't done so already. Again, the link is down below if you guys want to subscribe to Tanner J. Fox and his YouTube channel and all his YouTube videos there. As well as if you guys are not a part of TechBud Solutions, the link is down in the description. We'd love to be a part of your success. Again, it is a free Facebook group, so you guys simply just have to ask to join. All we ask you to do is to provide a supportive environment for both new and experienced investors, entrepreneurs, and traders. I want to thank you guys again for taking time out of your day. Most importantly, if you guys saw value in this video, feel free to share it with those that you think can benefit from the specific content that's being shared. And most importantly, continue working hard, continue doing what it is that you guys love. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, guys.
See you guys.